Sound just like him.
Then he said,
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Gas prices in Tennessee are on the rise again, climbing 3 cents over the past week. The state average now sits at $3.88 a gallon, up 64 cents from a month ago and $1.16 higher than this time last year. AAA says prices briefly peaked at $3.93 before easing following a temporary ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
SRM Concrete is the largest ready-mix producer in the country, yet is still family-owned and operated. Locally grown, nationally known, SRM delivers unmatched quality and service. You call, we haul. We're SRM Concrete.
Hi, I'm Clarissa Smith, candidate for School Board Zone 4. Our schools belong to you. My priority is putting students first by ensuring every tax dollar is spent where it belongs, directly in the classroom. I'll bring common sense and physical accountability to every decision we make. I'm Clarissa Smith, humbly asking you for your vote for School Board Zone 4.
Paid for by Friends of Clarissa Smith, School Board Zone 4. Clarissa Smith, Treasurer.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna.
If you want to get some barbecue, I'll tell you how to do it. Head for the Slick Pig and you're into it. Just walk through the door at 1920 East Main and your nose will send a message right to your brain. Say, smells good, and barbecue. Slick Pig. We got ribs and beans. Got spicy wings. Slick Pig.
A Murfreesboro tradition. 1920 East Main.
This is Pastor Nikki Ajapong, lead pastor of Holy Hill Chapel in Murfreesboro.
Here are sermons on WGNS every Sunday night at 7:30.
Extending the love of God.
Reviving the community at Holy Hill Chapel, TN.org.
We're the Good Neighbor Network. FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro. FM 100.5 Smyrna. Audio and video streaming at wgnsradio.com. This is Rutherford Issues, hitting right at what matters most to all of us here in the heart of Tennessee. From Murfreesboro to Smyrna, Eagleville to Laverne, Leanna to Barfield, and everywhere in between. If it matters to you, you'll hear about it here on Rutherford Issues. Now your host, Brian Barrett.
Well, hey, hi, and hello there, fun lovers and truth seekers. Welcome in. It's Rutherford Issues on a Tuesday morning. Hope you had a chance to catch, all of our programming has been awesome this morning. We had the County Mayor Political Forum this morning on Action Line. Got to hear from all of the Republican, all of those that are running for county mayor. In this instance, in the Republican primary, who wins this race will be the county mayor for the next 4 years. Had a chance to hear that this morning on Action Line. I'm sure the podcast will be up shortly for that. Plus Rutherford Issues with Isaiah 117. The Roundtable Tuesday with Wayne Blair and Rick Hall. Working on getting that podcast up after I talk to you here for a bit. So, been a busy day here at the Radio Ranch. And the fun will continue this morning. Well, we haven't had enough fun yet, right? Let's see. We're going to be talking with Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin here in just a few. He's going to bring us our market report coming up in a second as well. We're coming to you from the Middle Tennessee Electric Studios here this morning. And our friends at Middle Tennessee Electric remind you that coming up Saturday, it's Saturday, Earth Day. I won't do that anymore. Earth Day Saturday. This Saturday, 10 to 2. Weather's going to be nice. It's going to be a little chillier, but hey, you know, you weren't expecting 85, 89 to stay around this long, were you? I mean, we're talking about sunshine and 60, so that'll be all right. Earth Day is on the square, 10 to 2 Saturday. And, of course, you know, you've got some live music going on. You'll have the chance to browse local and organic products. Let's see. Kids will have fun at the Kid Zone with lots of hands-on games and activities, plus free food, hot dogs and popcorn and grilled cheese, but not just anybody's grilled cheese. It's the gourmet grilled cheese from the Middle Tennessee Electric Griddle trailer deal that I've got. Man, food truck, that's what we'll call it. So don't want to miss out on that. It's coming up on Saturday, 10 to 2 on the square. Going to be a big time. Had by all. Right now, we say good morning to our good neighbor of the day, Bradley Adelot. Bradley Adelot is the SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for setting a standard of excellence and a positive, community-focused atmosphere at his business. Those are the folks we like to talk about. Bradley Adelot is getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew drive-thru coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. Congratulations, Bradley. Enjoy the, one of 20,000 drinks from 7 Brew that you get to choose from. Bradley Adelot, the Good Neighbor. Today's Good Neighbor recognition is built by SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, nationally known, and they're proud to shine the light on the real folks making a real difference right here in our own backyard. You can nominate someone just by texting the word neighbor to 615-893-1450. We'll get it on as early as next week. Yeah. I've got 2 spots, I think. Maybe 3. I can't remember now. So hit me up. Send in those Good Neighbor nominations. wgnsradio.com/Good Neighbor gets those to us as well. We celebrated birthdays and anniversaries early this morning around 8 o'clock on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club, and it just so happens Rachel Calloway came away the winner of the banana pudding. Now, we named folks from Rachel to Sue Barker to, Jonas King and Chuck Pack, but Rachel wins the banana pudding. So happy birthday to all of those celebrating today. We did have a happy anniversary. Oh, I've got to say something about this. Pat Whitaker, how have you done it for 54 years? I don't know. Pat and Dave Whitaker celebrating 54 years of marital bliss today. Happy birthday to a wonderful couple. 2 people who have impacted thousands and thousands of lives here in Middle Tennessee and across the country, really. Dave and Pat Whitaker, 2 great folks. Happy anniversary to the 2 of you. I knew I had to say a little something, Pat. I just don't. How have you done it for so long? No, just kidding. Dave is a wonderful human being. He's very intimidating to stand in front of when you're a teenager and staring through that mustache of his, trying to give reasons as to why you placed a class in a judging contest the way you did. Boy, but look at me now, Dave. I think I would still be intimidated if you sat down in front of me, though. But anyway, great folks, Dave and Pat Whitaker, celebrating an anniversary today. Okay, well, we've got our salutes here for the morning. It's 14 after 10.
Good day, Rutherford County. This is Lee Colvin, financial advisor and CFP with Edward Jones. Let's get the latest business news from our financial desk.
A federal judge judge has thrown out President Trump's $10 billion defamation lawsuit against the Wall Street Journal and Rupert Murdoch over coverage of the president's ties to late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The judge ruled the president failed to prove the article published was of malicious intent, though he also gave the president a chance to file an amended complaint. President Trump posted on social media he will refile an updated lawsuit by the April 27th deadline. Roblox is introducing safety measures aimed at protecting young users on its gaming platform. 5 to 8-year-olds will automatically be enrolled in Roblox Kids accounts and will be blocked from using the chat function. I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Thanks, Jesse, for the update. And right now, currently, the markets, S&P higher today, one day after a benchmark wipes out the Iran war losses. S&P is up now 48 points, 69.33. NASDAQ ahead 270, 23,454. And the Dow is up 218, 48. 437.
From Wall Street to Church Street, that's the latest business news from the Edward Jones Financial Desk. I'm financial advisor and CFP Lee Colvin. Call 615-907-7056 or stop by our office on South Rutherford Boulevard in the Public Shopping Center.
Now, here's your Rutherford weather forecast.
A look outside here from WGNS, and we've got sunshine all around. Sunny skies. Currently, we have 75 degrees at the Murfreesboro Airport, 74 at the Smyrna Airport. We're going to break down our local forecast here in just a second, but we have our national forecast first from meteorologist Matt Rindy. Sorry, Matt.
Heavier rain and thunderstorms formed nicely across the north central U.S. this past evening and early this morning. There will be some stronger thunderstorms moving through parts of northeast Iowa into northern Illinois, but mostly in Wisconsin into Michigan. Some will continue to produce flash flooding and damaging winds to start the day. And then we'll look for another round of storms to form in this same system, leading to severe weather through parts of eastern Iowa again, into northern Illinois, southward into Missouri and eastern Kansas, and then continuing into Oklahoma and north central Texas. Most of the coverage will be through northern Illinois late in the day and early tonight, with the risk for flash flooding, large hail, damaging winds, and even a tornado. Showers and a few heavier thunderstorms will also expand eastward through Michigan into northern Ohio and continuing into Pennsylvania, New York, and the western portions of New England. A few of these storms could also cause some wind damage and hail. And even farther south, a few scattered afternoon thunderstorms will develop in parts of southern Ohio into West Virginia. The rest of the southeast will be dry with sunshine, and afternoon temperatures will be well above the historical average, reaching into the 80s and even a few 90s, especially from eastern North Carolina into southern Maryland. Farther west, there will be some rain and snow through the Four Corners region, with the steadiest snow in the Colorado Rockies. A few inches of snow will be possible today into tonight. There could be an isolated shower or two through parts of Wyoming and Idaho as well, though much of the west will be cooler and dry with some sunshine. Highs will be mostly in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, but warming into the 70s and 80s in parts of the southwest. That's the nation's weather. I'm AccuWeather.com meteorologist Matt Rindy.
All right, Matt, thank you for the nationwide update. Let's zoom in and take a look at what's happening around the 618 square miles of Rutherford County today.
Well, Brian, it looks like we'll see mostly sunny skies here for this afternoon with a high in the upper 80s. Winds out of the southwest around 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20. And then for tonight, mostly clear with a low near 62. On Wednesday, sunshine, a high around 86 degrees. Thursday, a chance for some showers and thunderstorms, cloudy, high around 84. Friday, we'll see some sunshine, high of 88 degrees. Then on Saturday, a slight chance for rain late, a high of 87. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Thanks, Jennifer. I have Rutherford weather radar queued up here, taking a look at our short-term model. It goes out through early Thursday, when Jennifer mentioned we have some rain and storm chances. This is 7 a.m. on Thursday morning, and we see thunderstorms out along the Mississippi River moving to the east, and those are storms that will bring us some rain on Thursday. Does not look like it will bring us severe weather. We've got this big high pressure ridge over the southeast, and that is suppressing all of the rain and storms. It's really riding up from a ridge from the Midwest or from the plain states up into the Midwest, kind of keeping things from moving from west to east across the country. That high pressure breaking down a little bit will sweep this through, give us some cooler weather this weekend. But again, not looking for severe weather. We could have some thunderstorms, but severe weather is not expected. That's a full look at your forecast from around the country to right here at home from Rutherford Weather. Be sure to check RutherfordWX.com. That stands for Rutherford Weather, RutherfordWX.com. From our website, we have links to social platforms like YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram. On YouTube, we're live on the channel during impactful and severe weather. Same for Facebook and X. My suggestion, YouTube, like, subscribe, turn on notifications on our channel. That way you'll know when we go live. And follow us on Facebook and X and Instagram. From there, you're going to get some information leading up to impactful and severe weather possibilities, and just kind of keep ahead of the storm there as we do a few posts with some maps and things like that. So check us out. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. It helps us a ton, and it doesn't cost you a thing. So help us grow the Rutherford Weather Channel. Find out all the information you need at RutherfordWX.com.
Get your good neighbor events to us in writing 2 weeks before they occur. We'll put them on the radio and the internet. WGNS, AM, FM, and online. Rutherford Issues on News Radio WGNS.
Check of world news is coming up here on WGNS Rutherford Issues. Our Big G TV coverage is made possible by Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, proud supporter of MTSU athletics, keeping students and athletes mentally and physically healthy. MMC, committed to the health of our entire community. Here's your world news check after this 30-second timeout. The news brought to you by our friends at Recycle Right, Tennessee.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit recyclerightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's recyclerightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to recyclerightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
CBS Radio News.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
Steve Kathan. Damage assessments are going on in several states in the Midwest after reports of more than a dozen tornadoes late yesterday.
You could see it brewing and everything, so I pulled over and just watched it.
One forced him off the road, others took shelter.
At least 3 people were hurt, and there's widespread damage after suspected tornadoes in eastern Kansas outside Kansas City. Sean Cummings lives in hard-hit Ottawa, Kansas.
It was my wife that gave me the heads up that we needed to take shelter fast, and I thought she was just joking until I went outside, and then when I went outside, we saw the funnel clouds.
More severe storms are possible today. There's a 3 out of 5 risk of nasty storms, including tornadoes, from the southern plains to Michigan. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
California Democrat Eric Swalwell says he plans to resign from Congress, but will fight accusations of sexual assault and misconduct.
It's known that widely in D.C. that he is, I don't even think womanizer covers it.
Annika Albrecht is one of several accusers who've come forward. She spoke with CBS's Nancy Cordes. And Texas Republican Tony Gonzalez says he plans to retire after admitting to an affair with a staffer who later died by suicide. New Mexico Democrat Teresa Leger Fernandez says he should resign too.
If Gonzalez doesn't do the same, I will move forward on my resolution to force a vote to expel him.
Alongside the war in Iran has been Israel's military action in Lebanon and Hezbollah. CBS's Olivia Gazis tells us
the U.S. is set to host direct high-level talks at the State Department between Israeli and Lebanese officials in a rare diplomatic push to contain escalating violence along Israel's northern border. Secretary of State Marco Rubio will convene the meeting with senior U.S. officials and the Israeli and Lebanese ambassadors to the United States.
The government says prices at the wholesale level surged 4% last month, the most in more than 3 years, as the Iran war drove up energy costs. Also on the increase, the payout to the top pick in the WNBA draft.
For a record 7th time, the number 1 pick came from UConn.
The Dallas Wings select Azzi Fudd University.
Fudd will reunite with former UConn star and girlfriend Paige Beckers, who was the Wings' top pick last year. Under the WNBA's new collective bargaining agreement, Fudd will earn $500,000 this year, 7 times what Beckers made in her rookie season last year. 5 UCLA players were chosen in the first round, breaking a record UConn set in the 2002 draft.
That's CBS's Michael Wallace. Wall Street, the Dow is up 287. This is CBS News.
Join Adriana Diaz and Kelly O'Grady for the perfect start to your weekend. Ease into your Saturday with CBS Saturday Morning on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Visit Toots.com to order online, for delivery, pickup, or check out our new merch. Toots.com.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes at Toots Restaurants. By now, you probably know we've been open over 40 years in the oldest full-service restaurant in Murfreesboro, but we're on our 23rd year in Smyrna.
Hi, this is Jack Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
Good food and fun. Listen up, Rutherford County. Join the Crypto Learning Center Tuesday, April 21st at 6 p.m. for barbecue and crypto. It's happening at the Holiday Inn Grand Ballroom in Murfreesboro. Enjoy a free barbecue dinner from Slick Pig while also learning about cryptocurrency. No pressure, no obligation. They're giving away over $500 in crypto, and the first 25 people to register and attend are guaranteed free crypto in hand. Seating is limited. Register now. GetHonestMoney.com. That's GetHonestMoney.com.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread. Jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks. Flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to illness seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day. Our expanded office location is on Medical Center Parkway, just across the street from the hospital. If you've been injured, call us for a free consultation at 867-9900.
Well, coming up tonight on WGNS, we've got Blue Raider baseball. Blue Raiders are at Belmont this evening, so be sure to tune in tonight. 5:45 will be our airtime right after All Sports Talk here on WGNS. And then we'll have, of course, after that, the Braves tonight. Braves will be in action in progress after. We'll tell you about last night. Not too great last night with Miami, but tonight's another night. Then we're going to bring you baseball on Wednesday afternoon, 5:50 airtime from Riverdale. It's Riverdale-Oakland in Game 2 of their 3-game series. And that will be Wednesday, 5:50 airtime from Riverdale here on WGNS. All right. Check the schedule at wgnssports.com. Speaking of the Braves.
Now, it's time for your Atlanta Braves morning update.
Game 1 against the Miami Marlins did not go the way of the Braves. The Marlins pound out 10 runs on 16 hits as they topped the Braves 10-4. It wasn't Grant Holmes' night. He went 4 innings, gave up 3 earned runs, walked 2, and struck out 3. Didn't get much better after that. 3 different players, Aaron Bummer, Roldy Munoz, and Jose Suarez, come out of the bullpen, and all 3 give up at least 1 run. Matt Olson was 2 for 5. Austin Riley had an RBI as well. So there are some bright spots for the Braves. However, 3 for 12 with runners in scoring position probably won't cut it, generally speaking. Game 2 coming up tonight. Max Meyer going for the Fish. He's 1-0, has a 3.68 ERA, 8 walks and 15 strikeouts. The Braves will counter with Ronaldo Lopez. Raylo is 1-0, has a 1.15 ERA, 5 walks, 13 strikeouts, and an 0.96 whip. For leadoff show at 6, first pitch at 7:15 across the street at Truist Park on the Braves Radio Network.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Yankees ended a 5-game losing streak, winning 11-10 over the Angels with 3 runs bottom of the 9th, including Trent Grisham's second homer of the evening. Aaron Judge hit 2. Philadelphia was a 13-7 winner against the Cubs, 2 home runs from Kyle Schwarber. Texas got 2 early homers from Jake Berger and won 8-1 at the A's, ending the Athletics' 5-game winning streak. The Dodgers sent the Mets to a 6th straight loss, 4-0, winning pitcher Justin Robleski with 8 solid innings, just 2 hits allowed. The NHL regular season ends this Thursday. New York Rangers goalie Jonathan Quick is retiring. He lost his final start, giving up a goal in the last 2 minutes at Florida, 3-2. Philadelphia won in a shootout against Carolina to clinch a playoff spot. Buffalo won 5-1 at Chicago to clinch a division title. And UCLA women's hoops with a record 5 taken in the first round of the WNBA draft.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
You or your loved one are on a complex medication regimen. We can pack that into a multi-dose planner that's labeled correctly, that simplifies your life.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services that are customized to meet their needs.
Your medications dispensed in a 30-day multi-dose planner, labeled correctly with each individual medication on each packet.
Mills Family Pharmacy, next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
I'm Betsy Maples with Maples Realty and Auction. Are you looking for the perfect blend of city conveniences and country charm? The Maples has it all and features homes from 5 quality local builders and has amenities including a pool, tennis and pickleball courts, basketball, and soccer areas. Schedule a tour with Maples Realty and Auction today. Call us at 615-896-4740 or visit the Maples of Murfreesboro.com.
Maples Realty and Auction.
Hey, this is Jennifer at Steered Straight to Furniture and Thrift. Besides being a great thrift store, we have a greater mission. Our boss, Michael DeLeon, along with his wife, they go out into schools and they talk to students about drug and alcoholism, suicide, and bullying. We are a non-for-profit. Our money goes right into this ministry, saving kids' lives. If you like to back a great mission, please come and donate and shop with us at 1007 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Happy Millionaire's Day to you. Happy Millionaire's Day to you. Happy Millionaire's Day, dear Tennessee lottery player. Happy Millionaire's Day to you and many more. Want the chance to celebrate $1 million win again and again? Play the Millionaire for Life game from the Tennessee Lottery. With drawings every day, you could win $1 million a year for life. Talk about a gift that never gets old. Millionaire for Life from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
WGNS Action Line, talking with Rutherford County newsmakers about what matters most to you. Weekday mornings at 8:10 on News Radio WGNS.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. 2 people are dead after a small plane crashed in a field in New Market Monday afternoon. The FAA says a Beechcraft 58 went down around 1:10 p.m. after departing Knoxville. First responders found both occupants deceased and contained a small brush fire. Investigators from multiple agencies are working on the case. Miles of the Natchez Trace Parkway in Tennessee will be closed down for a year. Here's our Ned Dannenberg with more from Williamson County.
This all has to do with the famous double arch bridge that takes visitors high above Highway 96 outside of Franklin. Sadly, the bridge has been the location of dozens of suicides, prompting the Park Service to install temporary safety fencing 4 years ago. Starting Wednesday, rangers will be back to install permanent safety barriers for pedestrians who use the bridge. The bridge will be closed to all traffic during the project, though a 7-mile detour is being provided for drivers and cyclists. The bridge will also be repainted during the overhaul, which should be complete in the spring of next year.
AmeriCare is Rutherford County's #1 choice in pest control, and it's simple to see why. After calling 893-7111, their staff came to my house 8 years ago when I had an insect problem. They looked at the situation, showed me the areas and what they'd recommend to resolve the problem. After treatment and with quarterly checks, I'm bug, critter, and creepy crawly free. Thanks, AmeriCare. AmeriCare, 893-7111.
Gas prices in Tennessee are on the rise again, climbing 3 cents over the past week. The state average now sits at $3.88 a gallon, up 64 cents from a month ago and $1.16 higher than this time last year. AAA says prices briefly peaked at $3.93 before easing following a temporary ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
You don't have hot dogs or apple pie or no Chevrolet to drive, but we have some hickory smoked wings you're just dying to try. You'll try them, you'll like them, you'll give some to a friend. So on a dare, just stop on by and bring in a friend. Slick Pig Barbecue, 1920 East Main.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
Raider Tees isn't just about t-shirts. We've got jackets, scarves, polos, hats, even jewelry and home decor. Everything to show off your Middle Tennessee Blue Raider pride. Whether you're headed to the game or just want to represent the Blue Raiders every day, we've got you covered. Literally. Come check out our exclusive designs and unbeatable selection at 111 East MTCS Road, right across from MTCS. Raider Tees, bigger, better, and go blue.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
Maybe you're new to town and want to learn more about this community. Well, head over to the one-room Ransom Schoolhouse Saturday, anytime between 9 o'clock in the morning and noon. Members of the Rutherford County Historical Society will be there to share information about this community. Ransom School is at 717 North Academy Street in Murfreesboro. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority presents the Sophisticated Blue Crown, a maternal and infant wellness celebration. It's going to be 2:30 this Saturday afternoon at the Murfreesboro Police Department, 1004 North Highland. And next week is the Tennessee Philharmonic's final concert of the 44th season. If you don't have your tickets yet, get them online from the Tennessee Philharmonic Orchestra. And the concert is a celebration of 250 years of America. A rhapsody in red, white, and blue. Again, that's Thursday, April 23rd, 7 o'clock in the evening at Bel Air Baptist Church. Don't miss it. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Searching for a job now feels a bit like sitting in a slow-moving traffic jam. Economists are calling it a low-hire, low-fire market. The unemployment rate is still relatively low at 4.4%, but last month hiring fell to one of its lowest levels in years. That means fewer opportunities and more competition. So job seekers should plan on their search taking a bit longer than usual. Being impatient will not get you there any faster, but being more strategic will. Tailor your resume for each role you apply to. Lean into networking. Do not rely solely on online applications. And try to highlight your soft skills like communication, problem solving, and your ability to use relevant technology, especially AI. Those skills are in high demand now. As anyone who drives to work every day will tell you, patience matters a lot. But even in a slow-moving market, persistence and flexibility can still help you arrive at your next job. With your next job, I'm Stephen Greenberg.
The Braves, MTSU, local sports. Yeah, we got them. Your local sports connection is WGNS, AM, FM, online.
When it comes to your child's health,
you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt,
for every boo-boo,
every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you.
Every step of the way.
Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at wgnsradio.com.
Rutherford Issues on WGNS and Big G TV is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Hey, don't forget, this weekend, the 25th Annual Earth Day celebration returning to the Murfreesboro Square. 10 to 2 on the square, Earth Day celebration. MTE is proud to serve as the primary sponsor and organizer of the event. It is free fun, and it's for the whole family. Walk around. Hey, you don't even have to have a family. You can just leave them and go browse local and organic products and sample some of the hot dogs, but get in the grilled cheese line, okay? MTE with their electric griddle food truck. Don't want to miss the fun at Earth Day this weekend. And when I think of fun, my next guest is the first person that pops into my mind because he has so much fun each and every day. It's Edward Jones, financial advisor, Lee Colvin. He has so much fun. He helps folks, with retirement and income solutions, and just a great all-around fella.
Woo!
Is that your fun?
Yeah.
It sounded like you going down the water slide at Dollywood Splash Country.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm okay.
Wonderful.
I could just see you. I'm trying to get that picture in my mind of you going down the water slide.
Dollywood love Splash me a Country. Good water slide.
Do you?
Absolutely.
I hate them.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't. I don't like waiting 45 minutes in line for 30 seconds of thrill and then almost drowning at the bottom.
I get that. I get that. But
when you have two kids trying to get out of the water, clobbering on top of you, yeah, that happened once.
See, I grew up at Adventure Island in Tampa.
Oh, okay.
So living there in Tampa, in Florida, it rains every day, sometime for 30 minutes between 2 and 5 p.m.
Yeah.
So you spend about 3 hours in those lines in the torrential heat. Then you'd go to lunch when you start seeing the storm clouds come.
Right.
So when the clouds come and start raining, it pours down. All the visitors from out of state flood out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, they've been getting wet all day.
Right. Yeah.
But they can't handle the rain. They leave the park, and then it's completely empty for the residents to go and just have unlimited rides the rest of the day.
So then it's like 2 minutes in line, and
that's right. If there's a line at all.
Yeah. Boy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hint to yourself if you're going to one of those water parks. Go on a potential rainy day and stay after the rain.
And the problem was always for me, it was the anticipation because I don't like them. And then it was the walking up the line, and climbing the stairs and finally getting to the top and thinking the entire time you're in line for an hour, I hate this place. And then, but your kids had fun, so I don't know.
Just wait until you get to do it as a granddaddy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to love that.
Yeah.
with torture on your face. Folks, if y'all can see this right now.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm going to be the one. Hey, Pop, can you hold the bags here? And I'll be sitting on a bench for an hour and a half.
There you go.
But, yeah, fun times. So summer's almost here. It's unbelievable.
You know, Brian,
for folks like me, we've got to prepare for that retirement, right?
You got to plan to ease the squeeze, though, on that retirement income plan.
You sound so hip when you say that. Ease the squeeze.
Ease the squeeze.
Well, I'm sure in your line of work, the news of the day is people react to, but you've got prices going up. Maybe depending on headlines, especially now, maybe not. You just never know. And what happened a year or two ago, all of this kind of thing. But if you're retired, you're probably still feeling this squeeze a little bit, huh?
You know, even with the overall inflation cooling that we've had, the costliest expenses, Brian, like healthcare, utilities, insurance, property taxes, these things just tend to rise faster than the normal broad inflation numbers suggest. And that does or can create a squeeze that can make you question whether your income plan is really built to last for the current retirement you're in or through the retirement that you planned for.
Yeah.
And, so with that, fortunately, you often can adjust without drastic cuts that affect your lifestyle. So we wanted to bring some ideas that can help you start by understanding where the pressure comes from and how to build more flexibility within your plan.
You know, that uncle that always has his hand out this time of the year. Yeah.
Don't you love him?
Yeah. Boy, midnight. It was, now how am I going to pay this? Last night. But, so we're taking all of this into account. You're going to kind of bring several different tips here. We're going to look, inflation and how it hits retirees differently, why some income plans feel strained, why you can do without sacrificing stability, not overlooking health care, and being flexible and informed. That's one thing I'm learning as a grandpa now. Flexibility.
Pop, huh?
Pop. Yeah, that's me.
All right.
So let's hit these one at a time. Inflation hitting retirees differently. Inflation is probably the word of the 2020 so far.
Absolutely. You've likely noticed that your grocery bill, your prescription drug costs, your heating expenses have not returned to normal. Even small increases compound over time, and they can chip away at your buying power. So if your income plan was created years ago, it may assume lower inflation or relatively stable price increases over time. And recent years have shown that that's not always the case. We've seen some higher rates, and you need to plan and adjust for those.
All right. Let's take the second point, why some income plans feel strained.
So, any plan relying on fixed withdrawals or rigid budgets can feel tight when living costs arise. If you're drawing down from your investments, you may hesitate, Brian, to increase your withdrawals because of market volatility. And if you depend on fixed income sources like Social Security or a pension, then your yearly cost of living increases may not keep up with those expenses. You might live 25 to 35 years in retirement, folks. So giving small annual cost increases, for decades, these things can add up. Be aware of them. Plan for them.
Lee Colvin is here, Edward Jones financial advisor. We're talking about easing the squeeze on your retirement income plan. Lee, what about what you can do without sacrificing stability?
So a few adjustments can help you stay ahead of rising costs and maintain your financial confidence. First, review your withdrawal strategy. Ask your financial advisor about flexible approaches that increase income when markets and portfolios perform well and pull back during tougher times. This protects your long-term plan with room to respond to rising prices. Next, work to rebalance your portfolio. You may need to uncover opportunities to shift toward investments with more consistent income or better tax efficiencies. Sometimes a small tweak can really generate extra cash flow without increasing overall risk for you.
Lee, that overall risk leads us into finally looking at your income sources. Maybe less affected by maybe rising cost if you maybe delay taking Social Security, for instance, or working a part-time job, or adding inflation-protected bonds, different things like this. But are they appropriate?
This is going to be you, isn't it?
For that right situation, working a part-time job?
You're going to work.
Yeah.
Folks, I tell you,
wonder where I'm going to work.
Outside of me, I don't know of too many workaholics that love to work more than Brian. Brian works in the radio station. Brian works outside of the radio station at the games. I mean, if you're a WGNS fan, if you're a weather fan, there's not a place that you don't hear Brian around Rutherford County. He cannot stop working, and he does it for fun. I think he almost does it for free.
It sure feels like it's for free. I just saw everyone out there listening eye roll. It's
but
like,
folks, remember, see, we've got to remind Brian. You got to adjust for those inflation increases. So
you can't get away from you. The key point about that is looking at this, healthcare is still a very big, major part of what you can't afford to overlook.
You definitely cannot overlook the cost of healthcare and how expedient the growth is there. Medicare premiums and out-of-pocket expenses, they definitely can rise annually, and the need for long-term care remains a big financial uncertainty for retirees. Building health care specific inflation into your plan now can help prevent surprises later. Any savings that you have in a health savings account can help you cover healthcare costs, and many pharmaceutical companies offer financial assistance programs to help pay for costlier medications. And that is definitely one that I would suggest that you look into. Sometimes, the doctors just prescribe not knowing if you can qualify or not.
Yeah. If
it's too much, try calling that pharmaceutical company and see if they have any financial assistance programs to help you.
Yeah. Definitely something to think about. And I guess in all of this, staying flexible, stay informed. The news is everywhere. It seems like that's the headline just about every day, or somewhere within every newscast we're talking about something dealing with money, So today's retirement looks different than maybe it did even a decade ago, I guess, right?
With the inflation that we had in the last decade, it definitely looks different cost-wise. And the key is staying flexible, reviewing your plan regularly, and making small adjustments before pressure builds. A financial advisor can help you find the right approach to navigating rising costs without disrupting the life that you've worked so hard to build.
Lee, speaking of financial advisor, I know we touched on several points today, and a lot of those a financial advisor such as yourself could help with, but maybe someone listening doesn't have a financial advisor, or it's someone they talked to 15 years ago and they haven't seen hide nor tail, as my grandpa would say, since. And they need to talk with someone. I'm sure yourself or any of the great Edward Jones folks here in town would love to talk to you.
Brian, we definitely want to be the connection for you with finances, help you learn, help you watch, help you control these budgets. Please feel free to give my office a call. You can reach out to 615-907-7056. Again, that's 615-907-7056. Depending on your need, depending on your location, we have many financial advisors in the area. We would love to find out what your need is and connect you with the right advisor to help you personally.
All right. Lee, thanks for stopping in today.
Thank you, Brian.
That's Lee Colvin, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, joining us here on the program. Thank you so very much for joining in today for Rutherford Issues. Until next time, take care out there.
It's time for the Doug Young Educator of the Month. Proud